Hey YouTube, this is KingCobraJFS with another video. And again, I gotta watch it. This amp can really get loud, but when I'm playing the guitar underneath, with the amp underneath my computer, so I need to have that fucking loud anyway. But I have the guitar tuned to an open E. Check this out. That sounds like Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. I've heard the metal version of it so many times now, it's sort of stuck in my head. It sounds exactly like the metal version. There's also I was trying to learn the Star Spangled Banner as well, and that seems, I don't know. It's weird because you're saying one note, and I go to push that note, and it sounds nothing like it's guitar, and so maybe it's the way the guitar is tuned. But yeah, I was, and they say, well, Star Spangled Banner is played on open E, so I tuned it to open E as I'm dinking around, because I'm like, okay, this song's frustrating, we take a break, screw on the guitar, whatever, All of a sudden, okay, now someone made a comment on my last video saying, why would you buy that toy instead of a car for Stephanie? I'm like, you know what? I didn't buy that gun, that pistol right there with my tax return. And for one, cars are really freaking expensive. Why, you ask? Because we rely on other means of transportation to get us there anyway. But sitting there calling this here firearm a toy, this is not a toy, okay? This is really dangerous, okay? This shoots a plastic ball at a high velocity. There's nothing, how should I say, nothing toyish about it. Now, it may have an orange piece but on the end of it, but still. You know what I'm saying? You hear it when it fires off. I mean, that is just awesome shit. Okay, toy guns don't shoot. This is not a toy, obviously. So sitting there calling it a toy, it makes you sound arrogant, and it makes you sound like you shouldn't even own an airsoft gun. I'm just saying. You're sitting there calling your this airsoft gun a toy. I'm like, hell, you heard how hard that fucker was shooting? You heard that fucker spitting BBs? There's nothing toy-like about it, good sir. Okay. The only guns that are toys are water guns and guns that shoot Nerf darts, okay? Because those don't hurt at all, okay? But when you get to more powerful ones like these, okay, these are not toys, okay? So don't even call them toys, because they're not, okay? And why'd you get that shotgun then? Because I wanted one? And because I could, Geez, YouTube, you ask a lot of questions. And I gotta think of this from a perspective of what's the tone they're typing the comment in. And generally you can tell the tone of a comment someone's typing just by, reading it and kind of basing out on your, I'm loading it back up now, and, the reload time is a lot quicker now. I've gotten, I can take two at a time, just, So, you hold that pin down on the side there and just push them in, just like a Pez dispenser, basically. And I'll tell you what, some people collect Pez dispensers like you wouldn't believe. It's an actual hobby. And, kudos, you got a hobby, but, it's not the weirdest hobby out there, that's for sure. So again, I'm going to pull all the way down here. And how I discovered that was by complete accident. Sometimes I'll be playing the guitar and just screwing around, not really practicing anything, and I'll discover riffs, and I'm like, hey, that's cool, it sounds like so-and-so a song by so-and-so, and then, you know, I look it up on YouTube, and, you know, if I get it close enough, it might spark my curiosity enough to actually learn it. But I am capable of learning guitar, you know what I'm saying? It's the people who sit there and say I'm not, are just complete retards, because I think I've proven, you know, myself quite the guitarist. But yeah, this could poke someone's fucking eye out. You're sitting there telling me it's a fucking toy, so you, sir, shouldn't even have a gun. You know, people don't leave comments like that, you know what I'm saying? Because even these CO2 guns are dangerous to a degree. So there's, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing toyish about them. Now the two ways I can load this. I can load this by having the slide light, push the clip in, drop the slide, go like that, you know, and it'll be ready to fire. Or I can just pop it in there right now and put the slide lock on for now, but then all I have to do is pull the slide back and it's good to go, okay? So there's nothing, you know, toyish about this gun whatsoever. This gun can be very dangerous, okay? Plain and simple, you know. Okay. And you saw what happened after firing a whole clip. The slide locks back into place, just like the real thing. Okay, there's nothing, I mean, nothing toyish about that. So yeah, the biggest problem for me, though, is wanting to learn a shit ton of songs all at once. You know what I'm saying? And then in this pistol, with the magazine in there, the CO2 cartridge, it's got a nice hefty feel to it. And it just sits in my pocket, like, real nice, too, so. Okay, that's all it would take. Okay, if I don't have this thing, you know, draw it, whip the safety out, pull the slide back, you know what I'm saying? So, again, this is a nice little, you know, concealed piece, even if it isn't a real one. Well, technically, not a real one, but still, you know, that kind of, yeah. So, but anyway, I thought I'd just share that with you. And if we actually play the metal version of that song, I wonder what'll happen. And again, with this making me sign in shit, like what the fuck? Again, the new system does kind of suck on, as far as commenting and all that, but, you know, you figure it out, and then it won't be as sucky because you'll know how it works. But the middle cover I'm thinking of is this one right here. Not bad, huh? The very same middle cover. Again, sorry that was a little loud on your ears there for headphone listeners, but there you go. You know, that's perfect, you know. And ironically, this is how it happened, you know. They're saying if you want to play the Star Spangled Banner on the cover, they're saying it's in open E. So I'm like, all right, you know. And sometimes the fun of experimenting on guitars, you know, again, try different tuning and then just see what all the chords sound like, your normal bar chords or power chords or whatever, and go through all that. But yeah, that's sure to tell you, you know, I'm actually not as bad as a guitar player as people may think or say, you know. So, yeah. It's just that sometimes I get easily distracted on guitar as far as, you know, sticking to the riff that I want you to learn at that moment and just keep going at it until I learn it. Well, anyway, this is KingCobraJFS with another video, and thanks for watching, and see y'all later.